Okay, so let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through my normal workflow when I set up social media accounts for a client. So since we're here at the ITU studios, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a whole new set of social media channels for them for the social media, and I'm going to call it ITU Social because, you know, I spent a couple hours thinking about this. And so you're going to see when I'm completely done, you're going to see from start to finish. I mean, I'm doing this live right now. So when it's all over, you're going to be able to go online. You're going to see it on Facebook, and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I remember when she did this post, or, oh, yeah, I totally remember when she borked this part. So, I mean, anything can happen, but that's just how life goes. Screws fall out. The world is an imperfect place. So just come on along with me, and let's see what happens. Okay, so now my browser of choice is Chrome. A huge fan, and of course, and you can use whatever you want, but I'm a huge fan of Chrome. I am also a huge fan of Gmail. So what I'm going to do, and this is what I recommend to you guys as well, if you don't have a Gmail account, I mean, you can use an existing account. If you don't have a Gmail account, I highly suggest that you make one, because it's definitely going to come into play later. And you'll see why later, but if you have a Gmail account, it does really kind of make life a lot easier when it comes to integrating certain things. So I would go to gmail.com, of course, click on Create an Account. All right, so first of all, we're at gmail.com, and the first thing I'm going to do is enter a name. I went to a fake name generator site, and this is what they gave me on the first, Jenna Slaughter, which I think is the coolest name ever. So, okay, next part is you have to come up with your username. Now, this is going to be fun. I came up with, ITU Social, and hopefully it has not been taken since last night. Yeah, okay, someone is already using that username, and that's quite all right. So we're just going to put a dot in there, and that's already been used. This is the fun part about creating a username, is just coming up with something that no one else has done yet. There we go. Okay, so I abbreviated social media, ITU SocMed, which just sounds awful, but that's okay. We just need a place for all of our stuff to live. Okay, so now I'm going to put in our password. Okay, now when you make a password, you want to use a mixture of letters and numbers. If you can, add some punctuation in there, change up your uppercase and lowercase, but always use something that you're going to remember. So now we're going to test and see if I can actually remember what I just typed. And it looks like I did. Okay, now Gmail always asks for, you have to fill in everything. So my birthday, we're going to say that I was born, well, I can't say I was born in 1777. So we're going to say 1976. I am now a bicentennial baby. I am still a woman. I think we can skip over the phone number right now. This is an old email that I don't use anymore, so do me a favor and please, oh, how about a .com? Please don't email me here because I won't answer it. I don't get it. Now comes the CAPTCHA, which is a great big pain in the derizer because these words make no sense at all. I-E-S, capital R, that, and agree to terms. Google may use my account information to personalize +1s. We're just going to leave that on for right now because it really just doesn't matter. Okay, so now I have to verify my account real quick. So we're going to take a quick break while I type in my number, and I'm going to get a text message, verify the account. We'll come back and get this party started.